Life.
Yay. All right. Do you want to welcome them, Amy?
Oh, I can. Hey, I thought you were just really taking over everything.
No, go
Hey,
for it, girl. I'm just
welcome, welcome. We have a special guest speaker tonight, and she is fantastic. She's amazing. She's bubbly and fun, and you guys, some of you know her. But let me introduce her. I have a little bio here.
Oh,
Um,
you're reading it? I thought you
can I read
posted it.
it? Can I read it to
I
you
don't, yeah,
too? Can I read it
go ahead.
too?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
Bubbly. I just read that. Emily's a bubbly personality. She is a stay-at-home mom who's built a consistent business by focusing on connection over chaos. And she's got a free kit 5 years ago. That's how she started. She's got an annual sales 4 times, and she's earned every incentive trip since she started, except for this last one, but it's just making her work harder. Totally fine. You're a rock star. You're amazing. She's working her way back to director, and she's a big believer that you don't need to go viral to grow. You just need strategy and relationships. Facebook Messenger parties have become one of her tools for increasing sales, strengthening hosts, and creating conversations that actually convert. She's working smarter, building leaders, creating momentum that lasts. So, she is going to talk about this new party concept that she has built, and I'm pretty sure she's just going to share her resources with us. So, thank you, Emily. And Jacqueline, can you spotlight her?
Oh boy. Um, so you guys, I'm really excited to not share this template with anybody yet. So I didn't even share it to the mock party page yet because I really wanted to perfect it and do all the things. So, can I share my screen on here?
Jacqueline will have to give you that capability.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I can send a request. Let me do that really quick. Maybe that will help. So yeah, so the template that I made is through boards. If you are not board friendly, it's totally fine. Because I'm gonna post all of it to the mock party page too if you're on that. Let me did I drop that? I know I put it in the uh, what's it called in the team page, but let me drop the mock party page here in the chat so you guys can get in it. And then when I post it all, you guys can have it there too in case you miss it. All right. Copy link. Okay. All right. So that's the Facebook mock party group that I've created. So I'll post all of this in there as well. So then you can go ahead and add your teammates if they're missing at all from here. And I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. And all it is it's through Facebook Messenger, purely through Messenger. You could create this into a text party if you wanted to. I have not branched that far yet. But so this starts for me. If you have a host, I'm going to start from get-go from how I do it. When I have a host and I'm like, okay, we have options of doing a Facebook party, which is about 6 days long, or you can go ahead and do a 3 day messenger party, something that's quick, easy. And if they choose the messenger party option, that's when I start asking them, like, when do you get paid? Not to be nosy. You don't want to be nosy in their business, but you kind of want to be like, let's plan this on a weekend when you know, like, your coworkers have been paid or any of that sort, if they might know that information. So I started on a Friday and you get going literally right on that Friday. And then you go through Saturday, you go through Sunday, and then Monday is like that quick, hey guys, thanks for coming. It's not like a full day, it's just a quick like morning message to them, just thanking them. So I don't know if Jacqueline, were you able to get me to share? All right. You guys can see this, right? Cool. Okay. Let me move this thing over here really quick. Okay, so this is the template for the messenger party. I did do some host coaching up here for you guys. I'm still kind of tweaking that because, like I said, this is kind of new to me. So, um, but you will see like throughout this party, you see where it says like D1 next to it. And then if you scroll down here, you're going to see like D2. So that is day two, message one. So that's how I'm kind of like doing it so then you guys can follow through. I don't do specific times. I've never done that for any of my mock party stuff. So this is all onto you on what time you want to post things. If you don't get up out of bed until 10 o'clock, then obviously you're not going to be posting until 10 o'clock, girlfriend. So, but I know a lot of people don't like messenger parties. They have mixed feelings about them because some people don't like their messenger going off and off and off. So I try to keep it as simple as I can as the days go. Um, Obviously, that the first couple messages are going to be like, hey, welcome. And then, like, immediately, I want to get them interacting in that messenger group because this is a short thing. So, um, immediately, I'm going into, hey, do you want a catalog? So this is exactly like, hey, here's the link to the digital catalog. Start looking at it, go for it. If you're into scroll parties, you could also throw a scroll party into this for them to easily go ahead and look at things really quick. So that's another option. And then, immediately I'm asking, do you want samples, party packs, and get some samples into the mail. Obviously, when you send these samples out, they're not going to get them in the time of the party, but you're hitting their mailbox. So even if they don't get to go ahead and order in that party, you can still go ahead and hit them up after the party, message them and say, hey, I know you didn't get to order during the weekend when we had this messenger party. I know that you got your samples. Tell me what you think. Did you like the sample that I sent to you? That's how you're authentically getting in their messages and going ahead and talking to them even after the party is done. And make sure you're friend requesting them. I know I'm big on that and some people aren't, but you got to get into these people's like Facebooks, their social medias, into their messages, have them looking at your stories. And messenger parties have really been great for that because, yes, you're getting a lot of people into one environment and everybody is kind of seeing something really quick. But how many of you have sat in the middle of night? You wake up 3 in the morning, whatever it might be, and you're getting on your phone and you're scrolling. So something like this is really nice and easy for them to go ahead and just, oh, okay, I'm just going to scroll through this. So that's one thing I really like about these messenger parties. I have gotten messages or orders in the middle of the night because people are doing that. So immediately you're going to be posting that shopping link. And one thing about messenger parties, I don't know if everybody kind of knows this, but like you can pin, in a message, there is in the Facebook messenger party, there's an area where you can pin a post. So when you go ahead and post that shopping link, you're going to want to pin that post. When you go ahead and pin, or when you post about the catalog and that there's a, virtual link for them for the catalog, you want to pin that post. So then it goes right to the top and they'll see it as soon as they get into the messenger party. Um, and then after the shopping link, it's pretty much engagement. I do one giveaway and I do one what's it called? Game in the middle of all of this. So on the first day, I do a giveaway, but this is a way for them to ask me questions about my Scentsy business because you don't know who's going to be in that messenger party that might not want to buy, but actually might just want to join. So with this, they get into a giveaway if they ask a question. And the giveaway is done at the end of, the 4 days on that Monday. And it can be anything about your Scentsy business, anything. And that gets them into the giveaway. So when you ever post that, people pop off with questions like crazy, because they want to be in it. I did include some pictures in here. Let me say this. In any of my mock party groups or in this, I do an overabundance of pictures for you guys because you might not want to post all of them. If you want to post all of them, then go for it. But if you're like, I just like this one and this one, then pick what you want. Like I just give you an overabundance so we can just change it up from time to time. So of course we go through our warmers. This is still all on day one. So there's a lot of information on day one, but I promise you it ends soon. So on the first day, we are welcoming, we are doing samples, we are doing catalogs, we're doing warmers, and we're doing wax. And that's it on your first day. Now the second day, and then at the end of the first day, I also do a game. I might switch that to day two because it gets a little overwhelming. But anywho's, so then on day two, we're going to start talking about the wax and warmer of the month. We go to whiff box, then we go to all of our diffusers. So we hop right back into it, go right to the diffusers. That's all day two. They can get overwhelming. There's a lot of diffuser products. People might have questions about the pods. So day two already has a lot in it because diffusers, pods, whiff box, Scentsy oils. And then you got your solo. We can't forget about our new product, the solo. So, and then on that final day, on day 3, I tried to do that party poll. Hey, where are we at? Do people need more time? Because, we can extend this. Like, if people don't have enough time, and if their life is busy, or heck, if we don't know that they don't get paid until next month or next week, we can extend it. And you want to be able to be open and honest with that. And I try to do that with that party poll. Like, hey guys, be honest with me, where are we at? Um, and then I tried to include one thing about collections. I know that this is going to have to be popped in and out all the time because obviously we're not going to have Easter in a couple of months. So, that's something that will come out of this board. So if you are like, Emalee, hey, did you post something new? I probably did. So check the mock party group because I'll be switching this stuff out as it ends and it goes. Because I'm going to do it for myself, so I'm going to do it for y'all too. Then on that final day, like I said, we go through collections, we go through unplugged, fragrance flowers, laundry and cleaning, really simple. It's one post, you're done. Body and buddies. And then that's it. That's it. Your party is done. 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're done. Monday, we're doing a giveaway drawing, and at the very end, there's a thank you. But that's it. That is all that your party is. And if you are looking for a quick way to try and get this information out there, maybe get some customers under your belt, get some people in your social media all at the same time, because whoever's going in that messenger party, I surely am going to be friend requesting you because we're messaging now. We're buddies. So that's something to keep in mind when you are actually messaging somebody and talking to somebody. That gives me free reign. I'm going to be your friend now. So, yeah, that is like in a nutshell of how I kind of run them. So, come with me with all the questions if you guys have any. I know this is kind of new and it's a lot and it's quick, but it's good. Oh, what are you messaging to ask people for these? Oh, are you using the word party? I love it. You're so cute. So I honestly, I've been giving people an option. So when I am going ahead and doing a booking blitz, I'm giving the option to make it specialized to them. Hey, do you want to go ahead and have a 6-day messenger or a 6-day Facebook party, or would you like a 3-day messenger party? Obviously, a 3-day messenger party kind of sounds better to them, and you can like knock them out quick. That's the nice thing. You don't feel like you're dragging it on with the Facebook party, right? I mean, Facebook parties are nice in their own ways, but messenger parties are really quick and nice for the way that our life is now. And most of the time on the weekend, most people aren't working. Not all of us, are still working, but it's a great option. So I hope that was helpful. I know it was quick.
All right, so you just got this all together. Have you used this yet?
I've used it one time and it's been great.
Good.
It worked out very nicely. I was actually able to go ahead and have lots of new people in my social media. The party did end up at 200, so we're almost to the 250. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But yes, so I'm really grateful and I'm really happy to keep on using it and trying to see if I can perfect it even more. So you might see that board kind of like change. I forgot to put candles in it, and I didn't even realize that. So I have to put some messages in there for candles, but so it's a work in progress. I've only done it one time, but hey, I'll take it. 200 PRV and new customers in my circle. I'm here for it.
Well, and you whipped it out super quick. We were like, "Can you get this ready now?" And you're like, "Yes." So, I mean, just the fact that, I mean, obviously you're going to want to fine tune it as you go. And when you do a party, you're probably going to want to change things. And so I think this is really cool concept because I think that nowadays um, parties are changing. They look different than they did, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7 years ago. And I think that people would be really open to a text party or a messenger party or a,
Yeah.
group rewards. Something I was thinking of other names. You could put it in Chat GPT, but I was thinking of other names other than party because people are scared of the whole party thing.
Yes.
You
I
know,
like to use the word bash, like party bash
yeah,
or event.
yeah,
Um, I haven't found other words though. I feel like I use those words too much.
yeah.
Somebody had asked in a group message, are they getting dinged everybody? Yes. And that is why a lot of people don't like Messenger parties because they do get blown up. So yes, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. So you might have people, core, ooh, that's a good one. You might have people that leave the group, and that happened when I did it. They completely left it, and that's okay. But guess what I did do? When they left it, I messaged them and I said, "Hey, I see that you left the messenger group. I'm sorry if this is not your type of thing. Here's my website if you want to support so and so in any way." And did it as a very nice, easy, candid message. I used ChatGPT to help me because I didn't want to be like pushy, but just said, "Hey, sorry that you left. I know this might be your thing." So for sure, that's going to happen.
Somebody's saying
Yes,
you
I
have
do
the
have a
option to
mention.
mute. Would it be worth
Yes.
like maybe even saying that at the very beginning? Like you can mute it so it
Yeah.
doesn't
Ooh, okay.
ding,
Yeah.
but you can still come in at your own time when it's convenient for you every day to see what I've shared. I think
I'm
another
gonna
way to
add
say it,
that.
did somebody say just a group, like a group order? Because that makes it not like a party at all. That just makes it like I'm placing an order for your group, for your friends. I mean, I don't know. It just takes away any any mention of party. I'm not saying change your party, change your thing. I'm just saying
No,
like
no, no.
just
You're
another
good.
idea. Will you
Yeah.
also spend a couple minutes sharing if no one has ever heard of boards or seen boards, what would they do to get that to be able to use your thing and how does it show up for them to use?
Um, let me hold on. Look at I'm like trying to figure out how to share this with you guys. Hold on. Copy link. Okay. I haven't shared this board out yet, so I had to enable it and everything. That is the board that I was just talking about. I wanted to share that really quick. And so you guys get first access to it. And I'm going to post it on the mock party page, like I said. So if you have never like experienced boards or have played with boards. It's kind of like Canva. And the reason I say that is because everyone was so intimidated by Canva. Oh my gosh, Canva's a lot. I don't know how to do it, but you just have to go in and play with it. Like just get in it. When you open up boards, it literally is a blank screen with a plus sign in the corner. So it's very blank, and you're like, what the heck do I even do? But I will say the key to like learning boards and understanding it, I hope I'm answering your question right, is like get into somebody's board like I just posted, click on it, create an account. You'll like create an email and all that, create your account. And then go into somebody's board and like see like, oh, I can move this and I can add folders and you can add text message and you can add pictures. So it's really like handy. What I like it the most for is if you have not experienced boards, is it can help you with taking the photos off of your phone. I tell that to everybody because we have 3 million freaking photos on our, on our phone. So I empty my photos into boards. Like I create this board for you guys and for myself, and then I delete all the pictures out of my photo album because I can't. I already have it in one place. It's okay. They're safe. Hopefully boards never like shuts down on me because I'll cry. But yeah, I can also, if you want me to, Amy, I can like I almost called you Jacqueline because your name says Jacqueline. I can like walk through like building a board if you want me to. It's totally up to you.
I don't think we have time tonight.
Okay.
I just think, but this is what connects to your keyboard on your phone, right?
Yes.
So just
So
maybe explain that.
yes. Okay. So when you download the app, you can create as many boards as you want, but you're not going to be able to actually use it unless you enable it onto your keyboard. And if you are an Apple person, I can definitely help you. If you have an Android, I have a teammate that can help you. But because I don't do Android, but you go into your settings. You're going to go into the keyboard setting, and then basically it's going to ask you to add boards to your keyboard. So when you add it to your keyboard, then when you go to like type something, you're going to have this like little symbol in the corner. If you have an Apple phone, if you have Android, it's a different symbol. And you click on it, and then all the boards will actually show up right there in your keyboard for you to simply just copy and paste. And it has saved me so much time in my business. So I pay the $12 to have it. It is free, but they always change the rules. So don't ask me what is free because I really don't know. Because one minute you could share as much as you want for free, then it turned into you could only do like 100 shares. It gets all wonky. But if you want to try it out, by all means, definitely try it out. I think it's best. And play with it a little bit. And I promise you, you'll fall in love with it if you like fully use it.
If you are interested in training on boards, will you comment? Just put it in the comments so we can get a gauge of interest in that for maybe a potential Mindset Monday. Just let us know if you would like to learn. Jacqueline, anything else? I know we wanted to talk a little bit about SFR. We kind of chatted at the beginning before we started recording. But registration open today.
Yep, I won't lie, I have been going and going and going and going and going that I haven't sat down and registered yet.
Me
But
either.
I plan on doing that after this. Yeah. So a couple things. I want to say it's 350. Is that right? 350 or 360? I blanked out.
350.
350, yeah. But you guys, if you've never been to SFR, you get more than that just in product. I just the last session, and I'll share if you guys want. I will share the schedule that I have underneath what to expect for the incentive trip because it also has SFR schedule, unless that's already been shared. But I have a little schedule of it, so I'll share that with this recording. And I will tell you that if you're looking at dates on going, don't miss that last general session. It's just a morning session, but last year we got 3 warmers at that session and a couple bars. And so you're going to want to be there for that last session because every session, they give away different products and whatnot. But I will tell you, hands down, it was the best decision that I ever went to. My first convention was Shine '09 in 2009, and it was in Salt Lake City,
You're
Utah.
showing your age, Jacqueline.
I'm a grandma in the Scentsy world. We're going on like 19 years, woman. And it is, it's been for a while, but my husband at the time, he's still my husband. He's right there. He's looking at me like, what? He was like, I'm just going to go and, I'll go with my brother-in-law. We'll go to the bars and whatnot and have drinks while you guys do your girly thing. And then he went to the first session and he was like, well, this is actually really cool. And so I'm really glad that he went. They didn't miss a session. Now they didn't go to the breakouts. They may have been, at the bar during the breakouts, but they went to all the general sessions and it was really, really eye-opening. And because we went to our first SFR, we were sitting there on awards night and they announced the first incentive trip. And it was Hawaii. And that was our first that we earned. And Matt looks at me and he's like, you got to earn this. I was like, we have to earn this. And so, for me, it completely changed my vision of it. For me too, it is, I don't know. To me, Scentsy is just, it's a community. And, I look forward to SFR every year because I get to see all of you guys. And I know through Mindset, some of us, we haven't met person to person, but I really, 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 really hope you get to go. The really cool thing about this year is it's in Boise. And if you've never seen the home office, it is one of the prettiest home offices you will ever set foot on. It is gorgeous.
I heard that it looks like a movie.
Oh, it
like
looks like, especially at Christmas time. But yeah, it looks like a movie. The really cool thing too, they're setting it up to where everyone can go tour the warehouse. And so that's why registration may have been a little bit more is because they factor that in there. And so the warehouse is awesome, you guys. Like you'll literally walk in, you'll literally walk in and it smells like a Scentsy factory. They'll have a couple bars melting, but you will
listen, hold on. I need to know the truth of this because I've asked another leader about this. When you walk in, does it smell like your tester bag?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Stick your face in the
Like
tester
I
bag.
love that smell. That needs to be a bar. Whatever is the tester bag, always.
Wouldn't you say, Amy?
Yeah, it's amazing. That smell is so amazing.
That-
And they have updated, like there's animated or automated, like this kind of cool machine thing for shipping. Will we get to see that too? That like
I
I
hope
haven't seen
so.
that yet.
I hope we get to see because
They
they
like built and designed this
Natasha,
thing
there's Emalee
for packing
Cleveland.
orders.
Hello, Emalee Cleveland.
oh, someone's unmuted. Okay, they're muted. Yeah, I think, I mean, they said tour of the warehouse. So I would assume we get to go through everything. Like when I went last, we got to see where they made the washer whiffs. We got to see where they, Scentsy warehouse, the water purification system to make the bars and whatnot is even healthier than, it's better water than that's, you can drink out of a water bottle that's filtered. Like they have it perfected to such a science. It's really cool to get to see all of that. My husband just said that warehouse smells like Skittles. That's a good
Yeah, kind of.
description.
And there's like a train track. They're right along the train track. So you can see where the train cars, I don't know if that's part of the tour, but one tour I went to, they like explained how the train comes up and how they pumped all the wax in and there's these humongous containers and the wax goes, I'm telling you now so you can get excited so you understand how cool it is. The wax goes all through the building. They have to keep it heated so that it doesn't harden and it just keeps moving so that it stays all melted and it keeps going and then there's a big tank but then it keeps cycling through. It's really cool watching them make well, that's manufacturing, so I don't know if they'll tour manufacturing and the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but it's really cool. And this is something we've gotten to do, and I hope that they incorporate it somehow. But we got to see too, where they ship everything, kind of what Amy had mentioned, I think is, and we got to go right on the boxes before they ship things out. We got to see how they pick for orders and whatnot. And it's very humbling when you see all that. It's very humbling.
Jacqueline,
Yes.
at Star Summit Approach, we actually poured bricks. That is hard
You have
because
your
you
brick
pour them by
before?
hand.
Is it
I
behind you?
messed up 3 of them. I couldn't even get the label straight to put on. It was crooked,
Yeah,
and we got to fill our own washer with bucket.
that's so
That's
cool.
cool.
Hey, do you have that? Do you have that brick by you, Delinda? Is it behind you?
No, I used mine, but we've got Vans. His looks pretty good. Mine does not.
Well, if it's close by, you should show us. That'd be cool.
I'll show you his.
Yeah, yeah, show us his. But it's so cool, you guys. I know they're not doing a payment plan. I know that's stressful for a lot of people. I had actually messaged our president Dan. I was like, Dan, WTH, why aren't we doing the payment plan? And he said, well, you can still do PayPal later or PayPal in 4. So that is a way to do the payment plan.
But we were talking before you hopped on, we were talking about not everybody is like able to do that credit check. And like that stinks. So I wish there was a way we could figure out to work around that.
I know, I do too. I do too. I think too, if you can't register for a couple weeks, talking to Dan, I don't think it's going to sell out as quick as they thought. So if you need to if you need to raise some money, book as many parties as you can, guys. You can earn registration this month. And the cool thing is you've got instant pay. All right. So if you guys can book a few parties, get some orders, if you can go out and bust it, right, and get $50 in orders a day, shoot for 50 PRV a day, right? And then in 10 days, that's $500. In 20 days, that's 1,000. That'll about almost pay. You could do the instant pay. That will almost pay for your registration, guys. So I encourage you to think of it like that. Don't think of it like, oh, well, if I can't do a payment plan, I can't do it. Think of it as, okay, I got to bust my tail in the next couple of weeks because I really want to get registered and I don't have the money right now. But I'm going to wait until my instant pay gets there, and then I'm going to instant pay myself, and then use that money to register. Dan did say over the last couple of years when they've been doing payment plans, people just won't pay their last payment or won't pay their last couple payments and still show up. And it's because it's right before SFR, and it gets really, really tricky when that happens. When someone's paid, $250 and they haven't paid $300 like they should, and they're out thousands and thousands. There's other things, not just that. But there's reasons they're not doing it to be jerks. They're doing it because it's smarter for them financially. They just want to make sure everyone pays. So I encourage you, if you're down about that, shoot a goal to sell as much as you can in the next, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then get that instant pay, which is amazing that we have now. What else do you have?
I was going to say, I mean, like, make yourself just a goal, like break it down and say, okay, what do I need to sell this month to make that 350 payment? How much PRV is that, y'all? Come on. I mean, we can do that easy math. We could figure that out real quick. Figure out how much PRV you need this month and work your tookus off. Make a post of the goal for perfect 1,400 in PRV. Y'all make a goal, put it on a piece of paper, say, I want to go to SFR. I need this much in, sales or whatever, and then do a countdown. I'm going to tell you what, that helped me out so much. I haven't seen the numbers that I had last month I have not seen those numbers in a very long time for my PRV. And I truly think me posting my goal of an annual sales has helped that. So if you want that and you want to go to SFR, then make it happen.
And you'd be surprised too. I'm glad you brought that up, Emily. You'd be surprised how much your family and friends just really want to help you. And so I really encourage you to, when you did yours, Emily, did you just post your goal on a piece of paper? And then as
Yeah,
you,
hold on, I'll go get it. It's really long. Hold on.
okay, go get it, go get it. So I think that's really cool. I think all of you on here could do that, have 1,400 as your goal, and then do a live or just do a post, and you can make it sound good with Chat GPT if you want, or just use your own words. But it can be, really shooting to get this in the next 2 weeks or the next week. I really want to go to Boise to see where everything's made. And yes, let's see yours.
All right, so okay, so it says annual sales. My total that I started out was 9,885. Okay. And literally, so I write the person's name whenever I got an order. And literally, this thing is so freaking long, guys. So that number is lower now. So I have to post a new one. But so every single month I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna do it. But I'm telling you what, people love it. I had people message me and they're like, I'm invested. How far are you? So I mean, it's people will come. They'll come out.
That is such a great idea. I love that. I love it. And the cool thing about it, sometimes people are a little bit more driven if they've gotten incentives. Speaking of, the incentive started. Amy, has anyone looked over that yet? I have not looked at it today. I know we need to sell warmer from each category. I haven't read the fine details though. Emily or Amy, have you looked at it?
I was just looking at it. One of the things that you earn if you get this, it's sell one of the four, one warmer from each of the categories. And if you earn it, you get VIP seating at the fireworks at SFR.
I'm here for it.
If
I'm
you're
so
there.
excited.
I'm sitting next to Emily.
I feel like that's like the biggest, that's the biggest thing. So it's sell 4 warmers, 1 warmer for each of the 4 decor lines. Eligible warmers include those listed as new in the catalog and the monthly edits that launch from March 1st through June 30th. And you also have to earn at least, I'm spotlighted. And you have to earn at least 250 PRV each month in March, April, May, and June. We can do that. We can do that. Especially if your sales have been low and you've just been letting it go. 250 active each month.
Yeah.
And just 1 warmer for each of those lines during that whole time.
Yeah.
And you get all those things. Oh, and you get, more things, not just VIP sitting, because I know not everybody's going to SFR and they don't care. But you get 2,000 points towards the 2027 incentive trip, like the big fall incentive trip. And then also a Scentsy branded prize. They did not name what the prize would be. But there is a tracker on the workstation too.
I want to talk about that too. I have seen some not nice posts about people being like, I know what we're getting. They're obviously keeping it a secret for a reason, guys. Like, it's probably really awesome what it is.
Yeah.
So just be patient.
Yeah. I did see someone back to SFR. Someone said you can choose who you want to sit with.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Glenn, yes. You can either sit with your SSD or you can choose to mix it up, or you can just say, sit me anywhere. You actually get to choose this year. And I'm going to admit that I said I will sit anywhere.
Yeah.
If you looked, it's normally they put us with our SSDs. But if you looked at it, it was giving you the option, like if you have mobility issues and you're not going to be able, because if it's a stadium seat, they're giving you places to say like, hey, I can't get around that easily. You need to put me someplace on the floor. Or, hey, I'm happy with general seating. I'd rather not sit with my SSD. I will say it is really fun to sit with your SSD and be with your
Amy,
team.
I would totally sit with you.
So you can chat with your team, as you're like getting your giveaways.
Okay, and this is where I looked at it, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but I sat for about 20 minutes when I was trying to figure out when I was signing up today. And my idea was, if I don't sit with my team, if I don't sit with my SSDs, then I have the chance to go and meet somebody that I might not have met at SFR. And that allows me to get a little blessing in my life and maybe bless somebody else's life. And that's how I looked at it.
Yeah. And I think you got to do what's best for you. Like, if I brought a team, I would want my team to whole sit together. I wouldn't want to not sit with them. And I wouldn't want to be like, hey, team member, don't put no to that, put no to, like, but I also don't know there's a lot of people who come and, maybe, someone else has really poured into them, and so they want to sit with them. I totally get that. I don't think it's meant to be divisive. I think it's also really meant to be, just giving you options. If your best friend's underneath this and you're coming by yourself and you're rooming together, well, now you can an opportunity to sit together. So I think it's really, really cool. But if
I loved it because I can't do stairs.
Mhm. And there's some people who don't know their team. They've never known their superstar director before, but they have another friend that, they've been adopted because they met at World Tours or whatever. And I think it gives them the option to sit with, somebody else. And it makes sense. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. If you are in our group, if you're in Amy's group, my group, if you're in my organization anywhere, it can be underneath an SSD. Most of us, I think, except for one, because Anna Hughes and Gratz, they do one together. But if you're not underneath them, we will do a meet and greet for all of you guys, just like we did last year. We'll do group picture. We tentatively have one booked. It could change, but it's the Tuesday at 3:00 of SFR. I don't know what the date off the top of my head. Amy, do you know it?
It's the 14th. It's the first day because then general session starts at 5 p.m.
That's right. That's right. And we figured you could eat lunch before, right? Get registered.
Bring some snacks with you to have between.
Always bring snacks. Snacks are.
Here's Van's brick.
Oh yeah.
And he got his straight, but you can see, I mean, it's hard. I mean, you have to pour the right amount, and you pour from the center, and then it spills over the center thing into the other things. And of course, you can tell he did not feel this full enough, but it's hard. And they do this all by hand on bricks.
It just makes you have a lot of respect for them at home.
It does.
I love it.
Before I forget, one more thing about SFR, because we were talking about the meeting room on Tuesday. If you're planning and you're going to SFR and you haven't registered yet, maybe chat with your director or your team members who are going with you, your friends, because it will also ask you what day you want to tour the home office. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. So just maybe chat with some people before you sign up if you want to go with people that you know.
Great idea.
And then they'll
I'm going
they'll
on
bus us
Wednesday.
over. I'm also
going on Wednesday.
I haven't picked
Maybe
yet.
Wednesday's gonna fill up. Better register soon if you want to go Wednesday.
Go do Wednesday. If all my people are doing Wednesday, I want to see you guys. So it really is. SFR is a one in a lifetime experience in my opinion. It's something that it really rejuvenates me at the perfect time. I need it. I know Amy probably feels the same way. Summer gets crazy. This week is officially the start of the Roy craziness, and it'll be like this until June. And so it's just what it is. And I think SFR is a good reset for me. And it's almost like being at Oprah. It's like, oh, you get this, oh, you get this, and you get the holiday that. It's just really cool. I don't want you to go financially broke or bankrupt trying to go, but if you can financially make it, like I said, you have 2 or 3 weeks to bust your booty, do a goal sign with your friends and family, count down to earn SFR, and then do the same. Once you've earned SFR registration, do something else. If you need help raise money for your hotel, go stay with people, but hey, this is my goal for Boise, Idaho, and I've got to sell this amount. So then go to the next thing, right? And really make that your focus. What you make a priority, or what you find important is what you will make a priority. So if you find SFR important, you'll make it a priority and you'll make it happen, right? If you can. I know some people have things that come up. So anything else that anyone wants to share? I know we went over, but I just like seeing you guys. Emalee, you're amazing. I'm sorry I missed the first. I guess I really did. I got home right whenever we got the recording going. So I will post the agenda if you haven't seen it for SFR. Emalee, will you post and we'll approve on Mindset your Facebook page, and any other things that you talked about sharing if you shared anything else on there?
Yes, you got
I posted your boards link and your Facebook group already. Hope
Oh my
that's
girl.
okay.
You're on it.
Anything
Thank
else
you.
you want to add? Can you guys also message me or Jacqueline with ideas for topics that you want to hear over the next few months? Because we're going to be planning those out soon.
Yes. We would love that.
I would
And if you
definitely
want to
like,
volunteer to share something, we would love that
I was
too.
gonna
Oh,
say,
love it.
Jacqueline, you have an entire list on your notes section on your phone from October.
Oh, I do. You are a speaker. I forgot. I have all these topics that Mary's going to talk about.
Okay, that's good to know.
Good to know. Yep. I will.
Okay, that's not why I was. That was not why I was.
Actually, you know what, Mary? I forgot about that. I'm so glad you reminded me. When we meet Amy, I will show you all the topics that I volunteered her to talk about.
Okay,
Yeah,
love
she
it.
has way too many topics for me to that she volunteered
There's a
before.
few of you others.
But it was a great night.
Yeah, there's a few of other of you that were there at the retreat I went to. I have your name in my notes too, so I am so glad you're.
oh, I have a side question, Jacqueline.
Yes.
Do you know if that retreat that happened last year will be happening again this year?
Someone else asked me that this week. I'll message Nettie right now, and then Emily, I will text you and let you know because it was one of
Yeah, let me know.
the best retreats ever.
I couldn't go last year, and I really would like to maybe try and go.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was so much fun.
Yes.
It looked like it.
Mhm.
Just don't dance around the fire.
There's Rebecca. Love it. Love it. Well,
I miss Rebecca.
Hi. I'm hoping to get to go this year, but I don't know if I'll be able to go to SFR due to going back to school. So fingers crossed that I'll be able to go that week.
I hope so too. I'm going to cross all my toes for you, Rebecca. All the ones
Me
I-
too, because it's at home office, and I'm like, oh, the 1 year I may have to do virtual, and it's it's at home office. Dang it. Yes.
I think you should ditch school that we can come.
Yeah.
It depends on what we're doing that week, I guess.
You can make it up.
We're praying, fingers crossed, praying. It's always worked out so far, so yep.
Well, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Amy, do you have anything you want to close with? She said, message us topics. If you want to speak, we would even love that even more. And we will be reaching out to some of you guys here shortly. But thank you, Emily. You are a true rock star. Thank you for getting that together. We love you. You are always just such a joy to have on because you have such good energy and such good ideas. And the thing I like about you is that you don't just have ideas, but you're a doer. Like you don't just come up with all the stuff, but you also like go out and spoil your customers and do the parties and text parties and boards. And I know Amy and I really appreciate you coming on tonight.
Oh, of course. Of course. I love you and Amy. You both have a special place in my heart. So,
yay. So that means she'll speak again.
yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to get this uploaded. I got to go check my daughter in. That's going to be 6 tomorrow.
Oh,
I know it's crazy. She's so big, but so give me about an hour, but I'll have this recording uploaded because it takes about 20-30 minutes. And then, we'll get all the other stuff posted, but we love you guys. I know, Candy. We will see you next Monday.
bye guys.
Bye, y'all.
Hi, guys.